Hey guys, there's something that actually got me worried, but I'm very happy that I was able to clarify the person. Yesterday, a client of mine called me and he wants to make inquiry on the property. And I asked, okay, that property in question, the developer actually requested for the documents of that property to be able to vent to know if it's actually free from encumbrances. He said no, that it doesn't matter, that his friends already bought. I said, okay. So if your friend already bought, that they bought from the developer, I said, okay, why not go ahead and also buy from the developer? He said no, that he wants to buy through me. I said, no, why not buy through the developer? And there is this point he made that mesmerized me. He actually said that those people, that they don't care about the document, that what matters is that they actually know the developer, that if anything happens to their property, that they will hold the developer responsible. I asked him how would they do it? He said he knows their village, they know where he's staying, they know his residence in Abuja. And I was like, do such things still exist? Like, people buy properties. Not if you're not going to buy property on trust, but the things that are necessary to put in place are things you should be knowledgeable about. And I'm telling him, there's nothing wrong in buying from a friend. There's nothing wrong about that. It's just like my friends buying through me, and because they're buying through me because they trust me and I've done all the due diligence. I said this one in question is that there is no due diligence they have done, and they are bending on that they know where he's staying. What if that developer elopes tomorrow? And he was like, yes, I'm making a point. I said, he elopes tomorrow, people don't even know the history of the property, you have not seen the survey he used to buy the property, you have not seen the documents, you don't even know if it's a community land, nothing. And it's just the mere words. It doesn't work like that. If you want to buy a property from a right source, a genuine source, please ask questions. You have the right to access those documents. It is your right. The same way you spend money is the same way you have the right to access those things. And when I was able to educate him on that, he said what I said was actually true, and I made some point that ongoing, that any document, any property he wants to buy, he will make sure he gets the documents. And those his friends that bought, he will go personally to ask the developer to give him a document before he can actually acquire his, and he will want me to be in the picture. You see, when you're buying a property, this is what I want you to go home with today. Ask the right question. Ask where is the document that this property is used in purchasing it. Then go for a search. Make sure it's not in government red light. Make sure it's free from all encumbrances. Make sure all the things they promised you in the property that they are going to deliver. I'm your girl, Dr. Val. Jersey Serenity Home is always here to serve you better. Call me for more inquiries and guidelines. Thank you.